Ed Gein, born in 1906 in La Crosse, Wisconsin, seemed like an unremarkable man living in an isolated rural town, the kind of neighbour you might hardly notice. But behind his quiet, reclusive life lurked some of the most macabre crimes ever discovered in the United States. Gein's story begins with a deeply troubled childhood, dominated by an overbearing, fanatically religious mother who instilled in him a twisted fear and hatred of women. After her death, Gein's isolation intensified, and he developed grotesque obsessions with death and human anatomy. In the 1950s, authorities discovered that Gein had exhumed corpses from local cemeteries, fashioning trophies, keepsakes, and even clothing from human skin. The horror escalated when police investigated the disappearance of a local woman, Mary Hogan, only to find that Gein had killed her and kept her remains. His crimes shocked the nation, inspiring numerous fictional serial killers in movies and books. Yet the reality was far more disturbing than fiction. Gein confessed to multiple murders and detailed his fascination with human remains, revealing a mind consumed by necrophilia, obsession, and psychosis. The town of Plainfield, Wisconsin, was forever scarred by the revelation, struggling to reconcile the idea that one of their own neighbours could commit such monstrous acts. He was eventually deemed legally insane and committed to a mental institution, where he spent the rest of his life until his death in 1984. Gein's crimes were less about numbers and more about sheer grotesque audacity. The combination of meticulous planning, morbid curiosity, and the psychological impact of his upbringing created a predator who became a horrifying cultural symbol. His legacy continues to fascinate and terrify, reminding the world that evil can sometimes emerge from the most unassuming corners of rural life, and that appearances can conceal the darkest of obsessions.